Welcome to Veterans Views Podcast from the JED TV studios on the campus of Purdue Northwest in Hammond, Indiana. Now here are your hosts, Connie Karras and Steve Bramer.
Welcome back, everyone. We are coming to you live from Hammond, Indiana. This is WJOB JED TV Veterans Views Radio Show, and I am Connie Karras, your co-host, along with the wonderful Steve Bramer. How are you this morning, Steve?
I'm okay. How are you?
Good. You had a little mishap with your tooth, huh? You feeling better?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm not. But thanks for bringing it up. Okay. Yeah, it was bad. You know, I woke up, so I cracked my tooth, and I woke up to it cracked. So not only did I crack my tooth, but then I found out that I grind my teeth when I sleep.
But it's a good thing to find that out. Very good thing to find that out. Are you having a hard time getting some service from the VA?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll talk about that a little bit later in the show.
Yeah, we are.
We're going to get you set up there, my friend. Yeah. We'll make sure. So we are here coming live from 104.7 FM and 12:30 a.m. And we have a great show for you today. We have a very wonderful guest. We have Mr. Rick Johnson and his service dog tracker. Good morning to both of you. How are you this morning, sir?
Good.
It's wonderful to have you. And I might add that Mr. Johnson here is, he's with the Disabled American Veterans, Chapter 102 out of Valparaiso, who is one of our most recent Patriot partners taking us into 2025. Thank you, sir. I want to thank the American Radio Broadcasting Network, who hosted me yesterday on their MBR Talk Veterans Talk program. And Kemper, do you want to show a little screenshot from that interview? That's the MBR. Is Kemper in the control room? That's okay. So I want to thank Joel Hunt and Magic Mike, who interviewed me yesterday. We are partnering. Veterans Views is partnering with the Military Radio Broadcast Network. They are mentoring us. We are beyond grateful for them taking us under their loving wings, and they are mentoring us with this podcast. And we're combining, marshaling forces. We're hoping to be. There we go. There is Mr. Magic Mike on the left. Up for those who are seeing this, who are watching this on our Facebook Live. For those who cannot see that and are listening to us. There's Magic Mike in the upper left-hand corner, and there's Joel Hunt. Joel Hunt, wonderful man. He is a combat veteran who actually made the Military Broadcast Radio Network non-for-profit, and they mentor folks who need mentoring to start their own podcasts. So I was interviewed on there yesterday. I want to thank you for having me on, and we're going to have them on the show soon. And also, call in. We're opening the phone lines at 9:30, and I'm hoping Mr. Hunt can call in. He was planning on doing so to say hello to us this morning. And that phone number is
219-845
1100 219
845
1100, and we will be opening up those phone lines. So without further ado, I would love to introduce everybody to Mr. Rick Johnson and his beautiful little service dog over there, Tracker, just sitting there so well behaved. He's such a well behaved, calm little canine.
Yeah, introduce us to your little pup there.
Well, I've had Tracker for quite a while. He's going to be 10 coming up.
So it's like 70 in human years, ain't it?
Yeah. And I've raised him since he was 3 months. At 6 months, he went to just basic obedience school at Rough Luxury in Valparaiso. Then after that, we got him a canine good citizenship through the AKC. Then I went through Max Canine Training, which is no longer doing this. But what they did is he went through 2 years of service dog training. He is
2 years?
2 years.
It's that long?
Every Sunday.
I didn't know that.
And I mean, even Tracker, sit. Every Sunday we had training, and he gave us homework to do every week. So,
and he started at 3 months, is that right?
Started at 6 months.
6 months, and then every Sunday for 2 whole years?
Yep.
Gah.
Yep, so 2.5 years. He is a trained service dog for diabetes, for me.
Okay, hold on. What does that mean?
Well, that means he smells your breath. I had to wear cotton balls around my chest for him to smell high and low blood readings.
Wow.
So now what he does, he'll come up and he'll sniff my breath and see if I'm either high or I'm low or I'm okay.
That's awesome.
Yep. So
then he tells you?
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
he can like pat you or something and tell you?
Yeah, he'll jump on my lap or something to tell me that something's wrong.
Wow, I didn't know
Is he able to go get some sugar for you and bring it to you if you need it?
No, he'll go get my wife or something in that nature, because that's part of the training, that if you're down, he'll go find somebody. Mm-hmm. And, I was putting baseboards on my basement, new baseboards. And I was laying down there, and, I'm using a nail gun. And I'm just laying there trying to figure out if it's right. He ran up and got my wife right away.
Oh, because he thought something happened. Oh,
Good boy, little man.
That's precious.
So he did that. But yeah, he's been with me for 9 years, and thank God. I mean,
what breed is
he? Is a Border Collie Lab mix.
Okay, I was gonna say because I couldn't figure it out.
Yep, and he's very calm. He doesn't bark.
That's awesome.
He doesn't lick people.
Wow, you got lucky.
Well, no, that's all part of the training.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
See, I need to take mine. Oh man, Lick's like no other.
So he's very calm. Everybody says that's the calmest dog I ever seen.
So what does the dog do for you?
Diabetes, and
I know the diabetes.
He's like He's also like a therapy dog that just is there.
Yeah.
For you. He's a 55-pound lap dog.
That's awesome.
He'll sit up in my lap and just lay down. So that's what he does. I think I got a picture of it. I don't know if I do or not.
That's awesome.
He is. I take him to breakfast with me.
He'll be at breakfast tomorrow, by the way. Let's mention that. Veterans Cafe and Catering over on Taft Street in Maryville. He'll be there with Rick.
Yep.
7 to 11 a.m.
He'll be there with me.
Have you gotten any pushback from any places letting him in?
No.
That's good.
I have taken him to numerous places, and so no, he doesn't. We don't get the pushback. I mean, basically, they'll ask me if he's a certified service dog, and I'll say yes.
Okay.
Can they ask you anything about it? No, you can't even ask about what he's trained in.
Okay.
Yeah,
because it's all covered under HIPAA.
Right. Yeah. And the thing of it is, if places don't allow him in, I'll say, okay, I'll just report you.
Yeah. Or I'll be back with like 30 veterans.
And I'll just say I'm going to report you. And they're saying, who are you going to report me to? And I said, Americans with Disability.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh. And so they let him in. So, a lot of times they come up to him and said, I didn't even know he was here. He's so quiet.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He just lays underneath the table and sits there. Now, at the breakfast, we used to have a member named John Banka who passed away. John would feed him bacon. He's not supposed to take anything from anybody, but he got to know John so well. So John feeds him bacon. Now he's getting to know Dan Yatsko, and Dan gives him sausage.
I believe it. Yeah.
So
lucky little man.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. So everybody asks, if I don't take him, they're just like, "Where's Tracker? Where's Tracker?"
So now, me and you got some history, don't we?
Yeah, we have a lot of history.
Me and you known each other about 25 years now.
25, 30 years.
Do you know how we know each other?
Rick briefly told me before you got here this morning, yes.
So, for everybody out there.
Yeah, tell the story.
Rick recruited me.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And when he recruited me, He recruited me to one of the only MOSs that didn't have a bonus. One of the longest schools ever. I was on Fort Leonard for over a year for training.
Yep.
But at the same time, I came back and I had an awesome job because of it. I mean, I was a land surveyor when I came back. So you can't really beat that training. Mm-hmm. I mean, that's the epitome of going in the military and coming out with something that is productive for you after service, you know? Right. I mean, unfortunately, going in as infantry, not really much relates when you come back, you know?
You know, the thing of it is, Steve went to Bishop Knoll, and he was highly intelligent. He had all the training.
Hold on, I didn't hear you. Say that last part again.
You were very intelligent.
Still is.
And you know what? Yes. He didn't have the long hair. He didn't have the beard. You know, he was a good, clean-cut young man.
I don't know what happened, right?
Wore that Bishop Knoll uniform.
Right? Oh, my God.
I'm trying to picture this in my head. Bring some photos in from your yearbook next time.
Yeah.
I don't look the same, I'll tell you that.
No, you didn't. But, you know, thing of it is, I was a National Guard recruiter for 20 years, and I was stationed at the Hammond Armory. And then I went on to be the non-commissioned officer in charge of recruiting. So it was fun. I mean, I enjoyed doing the high schools. I was the top high school production recruiter in the nation. I was the top non-prior service production recruiter in the nation. So, you know, I liked going to the high schools. That's where it's at. And that's where I got Steve.
How many people do you think you recruited?
They told me I've recruited over 550 people in my career.
Wow.
When I first started in 85, my commander called me in his office, you know, for the initial interview. And he goes, Sergeant Johnson, do you know what your mission is? And I said, yes, sir. And he goes, I said, what about when I go to school, sir? And he goes, 7. I said, sir, what about when I go on leave? 7. He goes, what don't you understand, Sergeant Johnson? Your mission is 7 a month, every month for 12 consecutive months. Okay, sir.
7 a month.
And you have a very impressive resume, if I may. You entered the Army in August of 1974. You served 8 years. You then entered the Indiana Army National Guard as a part-time soldier in Company C, 113th Engineering Battalion. And then in 85, you became an AGR recruiter. Mm-hmm. You recruited at Company C, 113th Engineering Battalion in Hammond for 15 years. You then became the non-commissioned officer in charge of the northern half of Indiana, where you obtained the rank of Master Sergeant E8, and you retired in July of 2002. Thank you for your distinguished service.
Thank you.
That is just, thank you so much. And then you worked a couple places, then started to work for the VA in Orland Park Vet Center, correct?
Yes.
You helped combat soldiers deal with PTS and then other related stress. You worked there 9 years, and then you worked at Adam Benjamin Junior VA outpatient clinic for your last year before you retired out here in Crown Point. Thank you so much for all of that service.
And it didn't end there, because now you are the state, for the DAV, state...
Judge Advocate.
Judge Advocate, yes.
Chapter Judge Advocate and Chapter Service Officer. Yes.
That's where I'm going to go right after here. I'm going to go to our chapter. Like I said, our doors open at 12 o'clock. Veterans start coming in at 10:30, signing in. And we have a good set of service officers. We have 10 that are trained to do the reports. John comes in. John Rodriguez, who is our National Service Officer, probably the best in the nation.
Did he not file for you as well?
Yeah.
Yes.
Help me get my 100.
Help you get yours. Mm-hmm.
So,
excuse me.
He comes in, he starts looking over, and then we have a whole table full of chapter service officers. He sends them over and tells us what to do, and we write it up and give it back to John. And John on Sunday takes everybody's claim and puts it into the system. I mean, this is one guy that, for Friday, John is off. what does he do? He comes and he does claims. Then on Sunday, he processes those claims. So with the DAV we have in our chapters, he does Chapter 80, which is in Cedar Lake. Mm-hmm. He does that the second Friday of every month.
Okay.
He does Michigan City the third Friday of every month. And, of course, he does us the first Friday of the month because we're the most active.
Now, is this accurate? He'll be on the 14th in Cedar Lake, Chapter 80, Lowell's VFW from 1 to 4 on March 15th, and then on the 21st he'll be in Michigan City. That's Chapter 23rd, and Chapter 23.
Also, Saturday, March 8th, he's going to be in Plymouth.
Okay. Which is tomorrow. No, isn't it? Yes, today is March 7th.
Right.
Yeah.
And then he'll also be in Lake Station, I believe the last Saturday of the month.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will note that. And, and I don't mean to, excuse me, sir, don't mean to interrupt you. We have 2 callers now. Let's go ahead and quickly just hold that thought, take those calls. Go ahead. Good morning. You are on Veterans Views radio show. Hello?
Hey. Good morning, everybody.
Commander Dillon, how are you, sir? Good morning.
I've often wondered. A day at a time. Anyway, I wanted to say that you're having a great program and a lot of good information at the beginning of the program. Want to thank you for all of that, and I know everybody appreciates it, and you got a good host there, and I'm going to say a couple of comments, a couple of announcements, and let you get back to your program if that's okay. First, I want to take a shot at your let's be right about flag etiquette question last week.
Yes, we never did get the answer. I'm so sorry, and I know you have it.
That's all right, but here's what I got. The stars are representations, and the original flag was 13 stars for 13 colonies, I think, and the remaining henceforth are representative of each additional state added to the United States is the first part of your question. And the second part I'm going to take a stab at because I'm not real sure about when they install or put or add that star to the flag when a new state comes into the Union.
Correct, yes.
I would guess 4th of July.
Yes, yeah. Let's all give Commander Dillon a hand there. And I know that Commander Dillon didn't Google because he just doesn't have that.
That's
kind
not
of stuff.
fair. He teaches this stuff. That's not fair.
Details. Okay, all right.
I have a dial phone, so I missed that era when I got back from the military. Yeah. United States Air Force veteran. Go Joe Simonetto, my buddy. And lastly, the Mohawks Parade in North Hammond's been doing this Memorial Day parade, I would say 55-plus years, neighborhood parade, and they're looking for veterans to participate, to walk in the parade or floats in the parade, and we'll get more information out to you on that. So I just wanted to make those announcements and let you get back to the program. And thank you all so very much what you do on Veterans Views to get the word out. And we'll all talk again soon. Unless you have any questions, that's it.
We'll see you soon. Take care. God bless.
Thank you, Maureen.
Okay, bye-bye. And the question that last week we did not have the flag trivia question answered. We just got off the air, and I apologize. I've been eating too many crayons. I'm a Marine who has to lay off the 64 crayon a day habit. The question was, why is a star added to our U.S. flag, and on what date? And it's when a state is added to the Union, and irrespective of when it's added, say it's added in February, it will then be added on the 4th of July, the following 4th of July. If it's added after the 4th of July, the state, say it's added in October, it has to wait until the following year on the 4th of July to be added to the flag. So thank you to Commander Dillon for reminding us of that. Without further ado...
So are we going to be doing that next year when Canada becomes the 21st state?
Oh, my goodness. Oh, that's a subject for a podcast right there, Steve.
So
I have a flag etiquette question here. This is today's flag etiquette question. So no Googling, okay? Everybody call in and give us your answers at the end of the show. On what day is the flag? It's a particular day of the year. On what day is the flag at half staff until noon, and then at noon hoisted to full staff? What day? Okay, call in. All right, there's our flag etiquette question. So
I would think.
Any guesses?
I would say Memorial Day.
Okay.
Maybe.
That's what I'm thinking.
All right. I'm not going to give the answer yet. We'll see if anybody calls in, but we'll give the answer.
Maybe the 4th, too.
No.
You know that adage, go with your first thought? I'm just...
Touche.
I'm not saying that's the answer, though. Okay, I'm not saying that's the answer. Oh, do we have another caller? No? Did we lose our caller? Okay. Hopefully, we apologize to the caller who was holding. If you can call back, the phone lines are open. 219-845. 1100. 219-845. 1100. And
so you brought up the whole, and I know we don't talk about politics on the show, but we do talk about veteran stuff.
Absolutely.
And how do you feel about the talk of losing 80,000 VA employees?
Working for the VA for 10 years, I'm gonna be honest with you. I think that there is waste, fraud, and abuse. The way I have understood is that essential workers will not be laid off, and benefits, claims people are all considered essential workers.
Yeah.
So hopefully that goes on and says that, the essential worker will not be laid off. There's a lot of people that work from home that probably shouldn't be at home.
There's a lot of people that left the DAV to go work at the VA just because they could work from home.
Right.
So that is a very real thing. You know what my problem is? I've had a problem with the VA for a while now.
Oh,
before this even happened, right?
A lot of people do.
But when I look at the situation, okay, I see that we spent 40% of our budget on outside care last year. And when I feel like we're at a crossroads, okay? We're going to have to pick a side. Either we're going to go all in with the VA or we're going to go all in with privatization of it.
Sure.
There's no middle. There can't be no middle anymore. Because look at it, in prime example, okay? Getting in a specialty clinic at the VA has been hell the past couple years. I mean, if you got to see your primary care, easy. But if you got to see somebody else, and this is my experience, obviously, but it hasn't been easy, So,
I guess working at the VA, I know how to navigate.
Yeah.
And for the normal veteran, it is. It's very difficult for us to get in. That's why we have secure messaging. We use secure messaging. You send your primary care doctor a message and say, hey, I want this.
Yeah.
And if they don't respond back to you within 48 hours, you go there and you say, hey, director, I need help.
Oh, well, man,
I'm talking about...
I don't have that ability to call the director.
Yes, you do. You do. And the thing of it is, the director...
Maybe you shouldn't put that on the air, how to do that.
Well, no, I should, because the veteran needs to know. The director that's there at the clinic right now, Adam Benjamin, started off as a nail clerk.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
She was Dr. King's nail nurse or nail tech. Then she went on, got her degree, and became an RN at Jesse Brown.
Yeah.
Now has come back, and now she's the medical director of the clinic.
That's a good story.
And you know what? She's in the National Guard.
Oh, I didn't know.
She's a master sergeant in charge of the medical group.
Yeah.
Very, very nice young lady. I can call her young.
What is her name? That's okay.
I can't think now.
No.
But
I mean, because I get it. I'm with you. When you see some of the stuff that they've been spending money on, it is infuriating, right?
Right. It is.
So there's a lot of smoke right now.
Right.
You know, they're going to lay off 80,000 employees.
Right.
Well, they haven't done it yet. We don't know what they're going to do, right?
Yep.
But it's scary. It's scary when you hear stuff like that. You know?
I mean,
I don't know.
I just had my shoulder replaced again because I got an infection in it. Then they had to put in a disc full of antibiotics, and then they came back and re-put in my shoulder again. So the thing of it is, all those doctors in orthopedics are great. They're all either from Rush, Northwestern, or University of Illinois.
Yeah.
That's who they use.
Yeah, they do.
When I had a quadruple bypass, and I went down to Indianapolis. Dr. Sharp.
So, Rick, I'm so sorry to interrupt you. I think we have that caller back.
Okay.
Who got you?
Sure.
Hold that thought, sir. Pardon me. Caller, you're on Veterans Views Radio Show. Good morning. Hello?
Well, good morning, everybody. It is Rick Schmelik from American Legion. Beautiful post.
Oh, Ricky. Good morning, sir. I haven't heard from you in a while. How are you?
Where you been, Ricky?
Just sitting here thinking about how I'm going to be able to get appointments at the VA.
Not thinking about me. You haven't called.
Well, you're my buddy, Steve. So is Connie. Anyhow, I believe I have an answer to your flag etiquette, but first, I want to say this. I went to my provider at Adam Benjamin in January, and I've already seen how staffing cuts have happened. And I asked my doctor, why is this? And she said, there's a hiring freeze on. They will not let them hire any more positions for Adam Benjamin. Don't you think that's going to affect veterans in general?
I mean, just with the natural contrition of people retiring and stuff. Yeah.
It seems like it. Well, that's what happened too. One doctor left, one did retire, but they're not going to replace them. Okay. Mm-hmm. Anyhow, I believe the answer to the question is Memorial Day.
Okay, we're going to give the answer Memorial Day. Duly noted. We have 2 votes, or was it 3 votes for Memorial Day? Is that what you said, Rick?
Yeah, I said Memorial Day.
I said Memorial Day. Yeah. You said, well, maybe July 4th.
That was my second one. Stop it.
And folks, if I may, I got a great big send out to my wonderful buddy, my Air Force brother, former Councilman Ernie Dillon. The heck of a good guy. God bless him. Indeed. And God bless everybody. And think about it, folks. Pray. Just pray.
We got to be there for each other, Ricky. It's always wonderful to hear from you. Please call in more often and come by on the show sometime. We miss you.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is what we do. We advocate for veterans.
Amen.
So we got to hear
Absolutely.
from veterans.
Amen. Absolutely.
Amen.
Thank you for your selfless service to our enduring freedom. And stay tuned to the end of the show, and I'll give the answer to the flag etiquette. So.
You're very welcome, Connie. Thank you.
You have a wonderful day, sir.
Thanks, Ricky.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye. You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Oh, you know what? I should have said it on there. So I saw Ricky at the dentist.
Did you?
Like 2 months ago, I saw him. And I was like, oh, man. He's like, yeah, I'm trying Family Dental, too.
Mm-hmm. Family Dental. That's where I go. One of our wonderful contributors. Wonderful. I go to the Munster location. So
I went to
did you go to the Munster as well?
So I went to the Munster one. Mm-hmm. And it was a good appointment. So my particular situation, since I'm trying to do it with the VA, I didn't want to mix the two because I didn't know if it would mess anything up. Mm-hmm. But screw it, I'm going now.
Well, you have to get done what you need to get done, right? You can't wait.
This is my problem, okay? I go to the dentist. They're like, oh, yeah, we got to fix that. Mm-hmm. But it takes so long for them to fix it. By the time we get to the point where they're trying to fix it, they're like, oh, it's too degraded. We got to pull it. Well, if we would have did this 6 months ago when I came in, right. It just.
I think you had a while back. You had an infected tooth, and you couldn't get in for care. That's a pressing matter. A chipped tooth right now is not probably as urgent as an infection that could turn into sepsis. But now, Steve,
Yeah.
We're gonna have to watch the situation. And to get back to that conversation we were having before the callers, there's no doubt that there's abuse in our system, not only our VA system, but all of our governmental agencies. There's no doubt, and it does need to be cleaned out and made more efficient. However, the issue, I think, is it's being done. The Department of Government Efficiency is doing it in a rather inefficient way. That is an issue. It could be done more efficiently. I think there's blanket ways of taking material off of government websites and then having them put back in. One example is this is Women's History Month, right? March is Women's History Month, and there have been, and we're gonna have wonderful female guests, women veteran guests, and citizen soldier guests on this March, this whole month, and we're going to herald them. But the way that these mass firings have been going on, that is kind of a concern. If we can find waste, that is wonderful. I think we all want waste to be done with. But one thing that's been happening is important information about women and heroes who are women, military veterans who are women, minorities who are women. They're being taken down off of government websites, and that's concerning. I hope they can get put back on. One example is World War II Medal of Honor recipients have been removed simply because they may be women or people of color. The Enola Gay aircraft that dropped an atomic bomb in Japan, that information was removed simply because the word gay is in the Enola Gay aircraft.
Really?
Yes.
Well, that algorithm didn't work.
That algorithm did not work. And that's happening with a lot of situations. Just the word gay is being removed. So if we can just, there's a lot of confusion. If we can just have maybe a little more common sense in the way that this is being done, I hope that a lot of this information is reinstituted. But on that note, let's get back to Tracker. I cannot believe, I've had so many dogs in my life, dog best friends. I cannot believe how he's just sitting there so well behaved. And I understand that he's a service dog, but I almost forgot that he was even sitting at your feet.
I know,
it's
right?
Just, yes.
So quiet. It's so good.
Now, you've had him he's going to be 10 in October, right?
10.
So what's a typical day like with Tracker with you and he and your wife?
Well, he sits with us. Of course, he'll lay on the couch or he'll lay in my lap. I was just showing Steve that picture.
Oh, is that darling? I wish we could get that. Let me send. Can you text that to me, and I will text it to Kemper, and Kemper, maybe you can show this. Oh, do you have another caller? No. Okay.
Let me see here.
That is just.
How many
precious.
dogs do you think you've had, Connie?
My father trained German Shepherd police dogs for Cherville Police Department, and I think another department when I was very small. And then when they retired, we adopted them.
Oh, wow.
So I grew up around German Shepherds. They were my best friend when I was playing with German Shepherds when I was 6 months old. And they are a breed that needs very...
It's delivered.
It's delivered great. They're a breed that really needs adequate socialization and a firm but kind hand. Okay. And then they are, if they're properly socialized, otherwise they can be pretty dangerous. But they were my best friends when I was just a toddler. We had a kennel in the backyard where we lived in Cherville until I was 4, and then we moved to Munster. When I was old enough to climb up into the kennel, and this would drive my mother crazy, but my father didn't care because they were very well trained. I would sit with them. They were my best friends. I played with them more than I did with kids. So I have a special place in my heart for dogs.
That's kind of how my 7-year-old is. Yeah.
Yeah.
She plays with
Tater.
the dog all the time.
You got Tater now. Yes. Yeah. How is Tater doing?
So she started throwing up white foam this morning.
Yeah.
And reading on it, it could be acid reflux. She ate something.
Right.
You know, she snuck some food, which she's really good at. She's getting really good at that.
Oh, yeah, you got to watch that. Those little toddlers.
Oh, yeah. She learned how to open the bottom cabinets with her paw.
Sure. Our dogs growing up, they could open doors. Absolutely.
It's insane. Mm-hmm. It's insane how smart these dogs are, you know? Which, when you say that they know how to smell your breath, I mean, that's crazy. I don't even, how would somebody even figure that out, you know?
And we're running out of time. We have 1 minute, and I do not want to have the last word here. I would love for sweet little man Tracker and Rick to have the last word. Any closing thoughts, sir, today?
Well, we have at Chapter 102, we have our meeting tonight. Claims will start at 1 o'clock. Doors will open at the Eagles at noon. Check-in will be, at noon. And, come out. If you have a claim, come out to us. John will be there. Best National Service Officer you're going to ever find.
If you need work on your claim, now's the time to do it.
Now's the time to do it. And then hopefully we find another dog training group for different ones.
I agree. We need to find one.
I know there's one, but I'm not for sure what to say.
We'll find it. We'll look it up, and we'll announce it on the air next year. And we do have to. Unfortunately, we have to go. We're running a little bit over. So I wanted to say thank you, Mr. Johnson, and thank you. I'm going to give him a treat here. Little man.
Tracker. What do you just got treats in your pocket?
Treats in my pocket. Rick gave them to me. Thank you.
Yeah, right. Stop.
I
did. He did.
He got treats all over the place. You're probably trying to give it to me, aren't you? I see.
You'd probably
see where this is going.
Thank you so much for all you have done and all you are continuing to do for our veterans and our connected families and connected communities, and for all your selfless service for our enduring freedom, sir.
Good having you on today.
Yes, we'll have you back on the phone and back on the show. And bye, little Tracker. It was wonderful to meet you. You're the best. Who's a good boy? All right, everybody. Thank you. Next week we're going to have a wonderful female citizen soldier in honor of Women's History Month. So you want to be sure to tune in Friday. Everybody have a wonderful day, and God bless the magnificent, marvelous, wonderful United States of America. Hoorah!
You've been listening to Veterans Views podcast from the JED TV studios on the campus of Purdue Northwest in Hammond, Indiana. Thank you for listening.